Right black at you, right black at you, right black at you. Black at you, right black at you, right black at you. This is the Few the Proud, the For Real TV. I'm hoping my sound is good. I'm hoping my sound is good. How's everyone this evening? I hope everybody is good. I hope everybody had a good, prosperous day. I'm Raheem the Dream, better known as Top Cat, your host. Uh, I'm gonna get ready to get the co-host in here in 1 second here. I want to give a shout out to everybody out in the YouTube world, everybody on the Facebook and the Twitter. And like I said before, I hope everybody had a good and prosperous day. Because the topic for tonight is, why have we become a selfish people? Because we are a very selfish people. That's why we do what we do to each other in the streets. Because we have become a very selfish people. That's the topic for tonight. And once again, this is the Few the Proud, the For Real TV, right black at you. If it's your first time coming to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Tap that little bell, make sure it says all. And definitely smash that thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up. And wait for my co-host to get into the building. As I say, this is the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV. And I'm right black at you. Topic for the night, once again, why have we become a selfish people? Why have we become a selfish people? What made us such selfish people? When I look back, on my childhood, we wasn't like this. It wasn't like it is today. It was definitely not like it is today. Don't get me wrong. You had things going on, but you had more unity. The selfishness got rid of the unity. It got rid of the unity. So we're going to get started here in a minute, and I hope everyone chime in. Hope everyone chime in. And once again, this is the Few the Proud, the For Real TV, right black at you, right black at you. Okay, my co-host is in the building.
Hi.
All righty, what's going on?
Nothing, couldn't get in.
Okay, well, yeah, because I sent it to you. I had just sent it again to you.
Okay, well, sorry. Thank you.
Okay, so the topic for tonight is, why have we become a selfish people? A selfish people. Okay, I'm going to give you the full screen and you can speak your speech. Give us a spiel while I get this Instagram loaded up, okay?
All right.
So I'm going to give you, and I'm going to go on mute, and I'm going to give you the full screen. The screen is yours.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Marietta Elliott, and I am your co-host tonight. Our topic is, why have we become such a selfish people? Well, I must say that I think it starts at home again. A lot of times, if a child is raised by themselves, They have no opportunity to really consider someone else's feelings and someone else's life. It's about their life. And I think they take that into adulthood and they become very selfish and very greedy in the sense of, I don't need to belong, nothing needs to belong to anybody else but me. And I also believe that, we have people who have come up and had to learn the hard way. And I think that when they look at other people and need help, they think about, get it the way I got it. We have people out there that way too. So I think it kind of depends on, your upbringing. And definitely there are people born in the world that are givers and there are takers, as we spoke about last night. So it's kind of hard to get that balance and try to figure out, who is going to be doing what. But at the end of the day, I think it's how we start off is the way we will definitely finish. I think that children that came up where their family welcomed other children into their homes and took care of them, I think just quite naturally we mimic our parents. So we also want to nurture someone else. And I think that that's a big deal. So we have some parents who don't allow other kids to be in their homes. And that makes a child think, wow, well, I guess it is about me and us as a family. So I don't know. We got all kind of different feels out there. I'd like to get you guys' thoughts tonight. I definitely would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Please chime in tonight. And don't forget to thumb up the video. We definitely appreciate that as well. So I guess Top Cat is still getting the Instagram together. But anyways, I have other thoughts in reference to why we have become selfish people and thinking about ourselves. Is because, in the world we live in today, in a lot of different ways, it really is about yourself. It really is about doing what you need to do to become very successful. So, but we still, like I said, we got to find that balance. We got to find a way to have that balance and be able to reach out and help those that are definitely in need and support the ones that we can support. Most definitely. It's an important thing.
Okay. All right. Speak your speech. Speak your speech. Okay. But yeah, I was just saying before you came on that, from what when I look back when I was younger, when I was a kid, it wasn't like it is now.
Right.
We had more togetherness.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? We had more togetherness. Okay, Miss Jones in the house. She said, "Hello, family."
Hi.
Hey, baby, how you doing today? I hope all is fine. I hope you're fine. I hope your family is fine. I hope your mom is doing better.
Yes. And thank you for coming back.
Yeah. So, yeah, what I'm saying? I know for a fact we had more unity then.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? 60s, 70s. We started really losing that I think we started really losing the unity, I say in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
The 80s is when you really started to see it. Is when you started to see it. Okay, Miss Jones said doing well, thank y'all. Mm-hmm. Okay, baby. But yeah, I think you know what I'm saying? Because see, if you look back, you see all the organizations you had back then.
Okay.
You had more unity. You had the Black National Power, you know what I'm saying? The Black Panthers, you know what I'm saying? You had these organizations that brought us more together.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Once they got rid of them, you dig what I'm saying? Then you know what the next step was. That was the drugs.
Yes.
Another way to, divide us.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, Mike in the house.
Hello, Mike.
Okay, Mike said, boy, you guys are looking good with your white outfits. Okay. All right.
I'm pretty basic tonight. Nothing fancy. But yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So a lot of that, has a lot to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Uh, um, Even if you go all the way back to the plantation where you had the house nigga and the field nigga, you dig what I'm saying? It was a separate there, somewhat. You understand what I'm saying? But they still had togetherness.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? They still had some type of togetherness. You understand what I'm saying?
But you know what? It was dangerous to not be together.
Yes, of course, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Dangerous.
And now that's why we have hoods today.
Right.
That's dangerous.
Hmm. Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? You can sit in the streets all day. Look how we do one another in the street.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it. You sisters are the worst. Not you older ones. Some of you older ones too. But just in traffic, y'all are really something. These black women are really something. They will pull out in front of you and then want to cuss you out when they wrong. And then want to talk to you like a man.
Hmm.
That's selfishness. That's part of your selfishness. The hell with everybody else.
Well, I beg to differ.
No. What explain it? Okay, Miss Jones, hold on, baby. Miss
Okay.
Jones said, I truly believe the drug played a huge part in the selfishness. Oh, no doubt about that. Because drugs and alcohol will make you very selfish, because all you think about is the drugs and alcohol, so that makes you selfish to get it.
Right.
Okay, go ahead. Answer, speak your speech.
Well, I mean, I think that it could be a situation where, that woman has had to take care of herself by herself and her family. And it may be because here's a black man that's in my way, hasn't done anything for me. I don't have anyone to depend on. So now I got to get tough.
I'm not in your way. You in my way. I'm not in your way. This is what I'm saying.
But I'm just saying, I'm talking about attitude. I'm talking about attitude and the fact that they've had to take on a tough role, get thick skin. And a lot of times they get the thick skin in the wrong way, but they're trying to protect their own selves in a sense.
Okay.
I mean, because you know what? I've been in situations where I've been driving and someone cuts me off. And it's very upsetting because if I'm not paying attention, that could cost me everything. So we don't know what a person was doing before they came into your path.
Okay, well, they don't know what I was doing before they came into my path.
But the thing is being the man, we just kind of expect that man to do what he's supposed to do. And they don't. They don't.
What do you want me to do? If I can't, I can't. If I'm in traffic, I can't move out your way.
Well, no, I'm not saying you personally, but I'm just saying that there are people out here that are going through something, and it just might be that moment.
I'm
not going to say all the sisters are like that.
I know, but I'm just saying, but we all are going through something.
Yes, and we have to be able to manage.
There ain't no question.
As adults, we need to be able to manage what we're going through.
Okay.
We're not
Mike
children.
Mike says, yes, I was going to say they have some foul mouths. Yes, they do. These women out here, they want to talk like men. Mm-hmm. I ain't finna get into that. Okay. Okay, Brenda Harris in the house. Brenda in the house.
All right.
Brenda said, good evening, everyone. Happy to be here. Great topic. Yes.
Hi.
But I'm just saying a lot of that is a part of, is a part of that selfishness. Mm-hmm. It's a part of that selfishness. It's just the hell with you. It's just me.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Ain't gonna stop and help nobody or nothing. Mm-hmm. Or nothing.
Right.
I'm out here doing school time, 20 miles an hour zone. Who be flying around me? Mm-hmm. You black women. Mm-hmm. Don't care nothing about the kids crossing the street. But you would think they would be the ones. Mm-hmm. Not the man slowing down, making sure he going to speed limit and slower.
Mhm.
They would be behind you blowing in the 20 miles an hour school zone.
Mhm.
And it'd be their sisters.
Well, I've seen men do the same thing.
Okay, see, I know. See, there you go. This
Well,
ain't. This
it's not.
ain't. This
Well,
is not a tick for tack.
No. See, this is the whole thing in a nutshell. Okay, I think it's very unfair that a black man would just assume and label
No.
us as being the
No.
problems.
Okay, now listen. This is what
Okay.
you're not getting.
I think that's very unfair.
No, this is what you're not getting. This is not my opinion. I'm not giving you my opinion.
I know.
I'm giving you what I see every day.
Your experience.
I'm giving you what I see every day.
Absolutely. So don't
I done
say
seen
that.
I done seen a sister driving a school bus, the big school bus, and she flying in the 20 zone with kids on the bus with the school thing blinking.
Okay, so now
I'm
I have
like,
to.
look at this fool.
Okay, so now I have to ask the question. With that being said, did you take note and report that?
No, I ain't. For what? What reported
Well,
for what?
Well, I will tell you something. I have done it.
Okay.
And once I have
stuff.
done that, I actually follow up to make sure the situation was addressed.
Okay,
And see, that's
I ain't got time to be following
Well,
nobody and
But
all
you know
that.
what? That's part of how we control and change things. Is we have to take a stance on what we absolutely feel is not proper. And see, I am that one. I have been in situations where I've had to go to the police station and report an officer. Because I need people to understand that you will not and cannot push me around. If I find out that things are going wrong, I am going to speak on them. So if we don't do our part in reporting those such incidents, because that is a serious thing. Children in the school zone and people flying and a driver.
Okay, Ms. Harris said.
That woman driving my kids.
Okay, Ms. Harris said, I hate to say, but we women disrespect because we have been disrespected.
Very good point.
Okay.
Very good point.
All right.
And see, and that's why I was saying in the beginning about the black man. I mean, he has let us down. He has let us down. And until you guys can come up with a reason why you have and continue to let us down, that could be the game changer, because he's supposed to be the head of the household. He is supposed to be the one that we can count on and depend on and trust. So it makes us selfish in the sense of we have to take care of ourselves. That is not what we want.
Okay, but this don't say black women selfish. This says, why have we become a selfish people? It don't say black women.
But you labeled it. You started
no,
off with
because
that
I was just giving a comment.
Women. It's you sisters.
Listen. I was just making a comment.
Okay.
Okay, I was just making a comment
right
on what I see every day. That's all.
I know, and we.
And when I said that don't mean all sisters are doing that.
Like I said, you sisters. So when you use the word "you sisters," it's very broad.
Okay.
It's a very broad statement.
Okay. All right.
Well, I apologize for that, but it is factual.
No, it's nothing to apologize for.
Okay. But it is factual.
Because see, I have tough skin. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have tough skin.
Okay.
See, because I don't take nothing personal.
Okay, good.
You understand what I'm saying? Because we're just trying to get the information out.
Right. Well,
so
I said,
I don't take things personal.
Well, I started off with the fact that, we as black people, not male or female, I talked about in general how we come up and what we witness our parents doing. My mom was a nurturer. She took
they was
everybody's kids, just like
they
yours.
was unselfish.
And so at the end of the day, that goes with us for life. We want to nurture right now. And you too.
Yeah.
You too. But when you don't come up with siblings, you become selfish, because who else is in the house that you have to share with? It starts at home first. You don't have to share your clothes. You don't have to share your shoes. You don't have to share your mom time or your dad time. You don't have to share any of your toys. It's about what you want and what you do get. Being the only child, it seems like you come from the land of plentiful because you're not denied anything. So as an adult, how can you even stop to consider someone else? Even when you start having children, I have saw single moms that didn't have siblings and treated her children as if they weren't that important.
Okay.
It's very unfortunate. I have witnessed it.
Okay, well, Ms. Jones says, I feel as a whole, our culture has been very selfish. We sit back and watch someone struggle and won't even offer to help or a kind word. And that's a fact.
That's what I was just saying.
That's a fact. I see it every day.
That's what I was just saying.
I see it every day.
Right.
Okay.
Get it the way
And
I
then-
got it.
And Ms. Jones said, when you know better, you do better. Bottom line. That's a fact.
We should.
Yeah.
We should.
Yeah.
But people don't.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you know,
You have to practice what you preach.
Yeah, well, not only that, you know, people can drive down the street and they just be like they got blinders on. They have no parental vision. You know what I'm saying? Unless something is really going on, then they'll stop and watch.
Right. Oh God.
You might even pull the phone out and videotape it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To show everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, you dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Other than
That's
that,
why I say we got to stop breeding ignorance.
yeah. But other than
We
that,
gotta
they
stop
punch
it.
in and they punch out and go straight home. That's it. They don't see nothing else. They don't see anything else.
Right.
They don't know nothing going on in their hood or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They just punch in, punch out, and that's it. And that's it.
Right.
And that's why we have hoods.
Mm-hmm.
No one interact with no one.
Right.
Okay.
Some people don't even know what their neighbors' names are.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Right. And everybody's
don't
in their
care.
own world.
But what world?
Myself.
You understand
me,
what I'm
my-
saying?
Me, myself, and I. Nobody else
Yeah.
matters.
You dig what I'm saying?
That's right. And that's
And
very
then act like you want to look down on somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got something. You ain't got nothing.
Right.
You think you got something. You ain't got nothing.
Right.
You ain't got nothing. Especially the ones that do that and know they just over broke. That job just over broke.
I like that. Just over broke.
Job just over broke.
Yes. I like that.
Paycheck to paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
But they want to look down on somebody.
Right.
Okay, Ms. Jones said most people are only concerned about themselves and their home until it hits home. That's the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Then we want some help then. Yeah, you want some help then. Yeah, that's the fact. You want some help then.
Right.
Yeah, you want some help then. You know, yeah, you want some help then. You know, but you know, what can you say? That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we have become a very selfish people. You know, I see it every day.
Mm-hmm.
I see it every day. I'm in and out of barbershops and stuff all day, every day. I'm not just in one hood.
Right.
I'm in all of them, all the way to the west side,
Mm-hmm.
to the east side, to the southeast side.
Right.
I'm in the suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the birds too.
Of course.
I'm in the birds too.
Of
You know
course.
what I'm saying? But it's all the same.
Exactly.
Nobody cares.
Right.
Nobody cares. And then everybody want to be slick.
Yeah. Well, we're not
Even the
friends
lames,
either.
even the lames want to try to be slick now.
Mhm.
Even the lames want to try to be slick now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just be looking, just shaking my head like, come on, man, you come
But
on.
I mean, we have been through a lot. Granted, we definitely have been through a lot, and we have to get to a point in our lives where we're going to stop promoting ignorance. I will say that 1,000 times over, because that's part of our problem as well. We keep continuing down the wrong path.
Ms. Jones said, no love anymore for one another. And that's what's missing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the key thing that's missing is love.
Right.
That's the key thing that's missing.
But you got to love yourself in order to love others.
Oh, ain't no question. Because if you can't love yourself, you can't love nobody else.
And that's part of the problem too. There's a lot of people that are down and out that have no love for themselves anymore.
But see, that's because you have to stop letting money be your drive. See, because you feel if you ain't got no money, then you ain't nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Then you don't even love yourself because you figure you ain't got no money.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? We got to stop basing everything on that dollar. You have to stop basing it on that dollar. Okay, Mike says, yes, I saw it as well when I was working in the streets. Nobody cares until they or one of their family members become a victim. Yeah, that's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Ms. Jones said, right, Mike. Yes, it's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fact. I mean, you know, it's definitely a fact. You know, we I don't know.
It's sad.
I mean, yeah.
It's
I mean, you know, that's just like you know, seeing, you know, people see people and say, I don't like him or I don't like her, and don't even know you.
Yeah.
Don't even know you. Know nothing about you.
Right. Because physical appearance can be everything to some people. Because of jealousy and envy, they automatically have a problem with you.
That comes from selfishness.
Exactly. They
jealousy and envy, all that comes from selfishness.
Right.
It all comes from there. That's the root of it.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It's the self-hate.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you know,
like, go ahead.
You know, one thing that we as human beings, we need to fall back in love with ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Because until we can fall back in love with ourselves, we have no vision as to what's really going on around us. And that's a big thing. I mean, we fall out of love with ourselves. We allow things to happen in our lives that wouldn't necessarily happen if you were in love with yourself. You tend to put up with stuff, go through things, and it's no good for you. No good for you.
You know, a lot of that comes from knowing yourself.
Right.
You have to know yourself in order to love yourself.
Right. And as kids, we loved ourselves.
Listen, introduce you to you.
Mm-hmm.
Introduce you to you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
See, and that's one thing people don't know. That's one thing them universities do. Mm-hmm. They make you introduce you to you.
Right.
Do you understand me?
Oh, yeah.
You on 23-hour lockdown by yourself.
Yeah.
You got time to get to know you.
You sure will, won't you?
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Ms. Harris says there are two kinds of people in this world. There are givers and there are takers. Yeah, but you know, you have to introduce you to you.
Mm-hmm.
Introduce you to you.
Right.
Okay, Ron in the house, y'all. Ron said,
Ron.
What it do, people?
How you doing, Ryan? Hope your mom is okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say that too. Yeah, hope your mom good, Ron. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you need to introduce you to you. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you what it is. We base too much on money. Most people, if they ain't got no money, they feel like they ain't nothing. You understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Well, I have not experienced that. And I don't
And
know
he say,
people
hey,
that are
Ron,
feeling like that.
pardon?
I said, I have not experienced that, and I don't know people who have felt like that.
You
So,
just don't know they feel that way.
right.
You can tell
But
about what they do.
yeah,
How
well,
they
I'm just
do.
saying the people in my circle have been very successful people.
Okay, but
Right. So,
but see,
right.
it's still based on money though. You
Well,
see, that's what I'm saying.
well, I think it's based on the fact that they are a productive person in society.
I can understand
And
that.
I think that that has a lot to do with it.
Okay, but see, even that still comes down about money. It's based on money because what I'm trying to tell you is that in your mind it gives you a status.
Mm,
See, I'm just saying the status. This is the way society is built up.
mm.
Money give you a certain status. You see what I'm saying? Unless Ron say hello everyone. Hope all is well. Mom is
Hey,
good. Okay. And then Ron said, hey, Miss Jones and Miss Elliott.
hi.
And it's based on that.
Right.
See what Sam we said in the street when we was younger, and I still said nah. Money don't make me, I make money.
Right.
Money don't make me, I make money. Money don't run me, I run money.
Mm-hmm.
It's as simple as that. See, but if you used to, I'm not gonna say just used to having money, but if you used to use the money in the right way
Mm-hmm.
and controlling it,
Right.
it don't have as much power as it would do for somebody who's not used to running money.
Mm-hmm.
See, listen. When it comes down to money, you have to learn how to respect money. Because if you can't respect money, you won't keep it.
Mm-hmm.
You will not keep money if you don't respect it. You have to learn how to respect money.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know how to respect it, then you can't do nothing with it. Money is just a tool. It's just a tool.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tool. And once we understand that it's a tool, we'll be all right. It's just a tool. It don't make me better than you because I got something you don't. But in mind-wise, you would think that. I'm better than you because I got money. I'm better than you because I stay in the burbs. It's that status is what I'm trying to tell you. That's all.
Well, I can see your point because of your lifestyle, but I didn't live the lifestyle that you lived.
No, I'm just saying.
On my end,
okay,
going to work and just having a job, never mind the amount of money you were being paid. It was about you had a job and a means to take care of yourself. If you had children, keep a roof over your head. So that didn't necessarily make you think you're better than someone. It just made you believe that all things are possible. Because I never compared money. I mean, I've always had money. I throw away money like nobody's business. But at the end of the day, that has nothing to do with my personality and me thinking that I'm better than someone else just because I have been in a position to be financially free.
Okay. All right now.
Well,
there it is. Yeah, there it is.
I mean,
so I'm gonna send out the links and see if Mike or Ron want to come in and join us. I'm gonna send the links out to them. But you can keep going though.
Okay.
While I'm doing this.
And thank you, Brenda, for chiming in tonight. I gotta let you know that. That's my little sister. She supported me so much. I just love her so much. She's doing so well for me. But anyways, yeah, I've lived everywhere. This is my third home that I've owned. And from day one to right now, at age 63, no one that have known me would ever say she thinks she's better than everyone else. I am kind, I am generous, I'm very loving. My positions never changed me. I have owned 20 cars in my life. No one would ever know it unless you were in my circle to see me change up. I am the same person I have been since day one. So my positions have never allowed me to be anything different but kind and loving, and definitely a giver. Definitely.
Okay, Ms. Harris, Brenda Harris say I agree.
And you know what? I'll tell you one thing. At age 63, I kind of want to become a selfish pig because I have taken care of so many people in my life. So many people in my life. And now at 63, I can't say I got 20, 30 years ahead of me. And it's time for me to be a little bit self-serving. But it's very hard. It's very hard for me to be self-serving. But I tell you one thing that I have been able to do is cut people out of my life. Cut them out. I'm cutting out the people that are not supporting me. So that's my selfishness. It's getting rid of the people who are not on my side. I'm a team player. And if you can't support me during anything that I'm doing, then yeah, I'm cutting you off. And that's my selfishness. And I kind of like being a little selfish pig. I think it's okay to a point. Because if you don't think about yourself at some point in your life, what will happen? People are not going to think about you. And that's an important thing for me. I really need to know that I have people in my life right now. And if you're not on my side, and if you are the enemy, you will remain the enemy. There is no changing. So understand that piece, that you have to get to a point in your life where you do start to think about yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. I've given for 63 years.
All right.
And that's a long, long time.
Okay. All right.
And I can count the number of times when people were actually there to give me something.
Okay. Brenda said that's right. All right.
Yes. I love my baby sister. I would move heaven and hell for her.
All right. All right.
I am her protector.
Okay.
She is all I got. She is all I got, besides my nephew.
Okay. Yeah, well, why have we become a selfish people? That's the topic for the night. That's the topic for the night.
Yeah, people have traveled some rough roads. It'll make you selfish.
Yeah.
People can abuse you and make you selfish.
Well, but you know what though? That has to be something in you though.
What?
The selfishness. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, for some of us, no matter what we go through, we still can't be selfish. Still.
Right. But there are a lot of people in this world that are very selfish. More so
no, I'm
than
not
the ones
saying that.
Are not selfish. So
I'm not saying they're not. I'm just speaking. I'm speaking about the ones that's not. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No matter what you go through, you would say, I ain't gonna do this no more. I ain't gonna do that no more. I ain't doing this. I ain't helping this. You understand what I'm saying? And
yeah, I said that for 63 years.
That's what I'm saying. And you turn around and you still.
I have become a person that wants to take care of Marietta sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have become that person. 63 years of that. So it's high time that I decide, no, I need to take care of me.
Okay.
That's why I be going to the gym. That's something for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I decorate my house the way I decorate it. That's something for me.
Okay. All right.
That's why I wear my beautiful wigs. Because that's something for me. So I'm learning how to take care of me in a lot of different ways now. And it's unfortunate, but I've been down the road multiple times. And now it's time for me to be about Marietta sometimes. Okay. Through the process of climbing the ladder of entrepreneurship. I can't lose myself anymore. I cannot lose myself anymore.
All right. Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, I was just, me speaking on, I just go on what I see while I'm out. And it's a hell of a thing that, a lot of things that I see. Okay, Ron say, I'm one paycheck from being homeless. Don't believe that. Ron just shucking and jiving.
I know that.
He's shucking and jiving. Yeah, but
I know.
It's just what I see when I'm out. You know what I'm saying? You see it in the raw then.
Right.
Okay. Miss Jones said. Yeah, Miss Jones said, I've been through so much throughout my life. No matter how bad I've been treated, I still can't bring myself to be selfish. Always there for someone else. Yeah, tell me about it. Say that.
I love her character. Yeah, I love her
say
character. Because she's like me. In a lot of different ways, she's like me. I love her character. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
So it is hard, but it does come to a point where we do have to take care of ourselves too.
But yeah, taking care of yourself is not a selfish thing. Self-preservation supposed to be there anyway.
Well, but you know what? With that being said, that is another reason why people are that way. Self-preservation. Me. First law.
Yeah. Well, see, what I mean by self-preservation is meaning take care of yourself.
Exactly. And the way they think of taking care of themselves.
Listen. That's not what self-preservation means.
Well, they take it into that direction though.
Okay, yeah, because self-preservation means take care of yourself and your family, and then you take care out of.
Right.
Okay. This Brenda said good for you. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, you understand what I'm saying? That's all.
Right.
That's not really being selfish. That's just like trying to build a community or take the hood back. You got better take your home back first. If you can't run your home, how you gonna run the street? Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Well, we do talk about that. It starts.
Yeah, no, that's what
first.
I'm saying though.
It starts at home first. Most
That's
definitely.
right. Okay, Mike says, in a short period of time, we have came together to fuel the Proud of For Real team. It's possible, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Most
yeah,
definitely.
And he's right, because this is an example right here.
Exactly. And that is the reason
we out to help one another on this team.
Exactly. And that's why I'm always saying, I want to hear what everybody else is feeling. Because no one ever thinks about how someone else is feeling and what's on their mind. Right. I want to hear.
And see, that's what the channel is for.
Exactly.
For people to come in and chime in and let us know what's on your mind.
Exactly. Right.
You understand what's on your mind, and you might get a solution.
Yes.
See, if you keep it inside, you can't get a solution.
Right, because we're trying to empower the people.
That's it.
We are trying to empower the people.
That's it. You gotta, if you put it out, you get a remedy. It's just like going to the doctor. You can't go to the doctor and then just sit there and don't open your mouth and just look at the doctor and don't say nothing. He asks you, you just don't say nothing.
Right.
How can he give you a remedy?
He can't.
Right.
He can't.
He's going to ask you, how long it's been, how long it's been acting like that.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, what's the symptom? Oh, okay. You cold at night, warm in the day. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to give him something to give you a remedy.
Exactly.
So this is where we can get remedy for the people.
All right. I mean, this is clearly the starting point.
Because believe it or not, I get remedies on here, whether y'all know it or not.
Right.
Shit,
Me too.
I get stuff
Me
on
too.
here from y'all. Y'all like my psychologist.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Okay, yeah, you froze. That mean you. Okay, yeah.
Because my whole screen went blank. There was nothing there. It was just a
What are
black
you
picture.
on? You on the computer or your phone?
I'm on my phone because I couldn't get on the computer. I have to
Okay,
download
so
the
it
app.
probably but you good though. I was gonna say go out and come back in, but no, you good.
Yeah, because this is the first time the whole screen went black.
Yeah, that's because your Wi-Fi went out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, I mean, you gotta if you put it out there, then you can get a remedy.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? We're gonna take back the hood. We have to know what we taking back.
Exactly.
If we don't know what we taking back, how we gonna take it back?
Right. And that's very true. That's very true. Yeah, and
you have to know the ills.
Communication.
You have to know the ills of the people.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? You have to know the ills of the people.
What are the ills? What are the ills? What do you mean?
Well, I could say some of the ills of the people is a lack of jobs.
Okay.
A lack of self-preservation.
Okay.
Okay. Spiritual, lack of spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just a few off the top of my head. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, and when I say spirituality, it don't have nothing to do with no religion. I'm just saying spirituality overall.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that goes and that also goes back to knowing yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Introduce you to you.
Mm-hmm.
Introduce you to you. And have a good conversation together.
Mm-hmm.
Introduce you to you, and then y'all have a conversation.
Right.
Have a conversation.
Well, I've always been in love with myself. I could never imagine myself having to be reintroduced to myself, because I've always been in love with myself, and I've always felt like I don't have to take nothing from nobody. And I definitely try to encourage other people. That is not the way God intended for us to be treated. And I'm not afraid to say that. And if it's a bad situation, I'm out of it until it get right.
Okay.
It's just that simple and basic. But everybody doesn't have that strength. Everybody doesn't have that. And that's part of my character. I came out of the womb like that.
That's what I said earlier. Some things you can't teach. It's either in you or not.
Yeah, I came out of the womb that way. In fact,
some things is in you.
My uncle used to say to me all the time, that mouth of yours is going to get you in trouble. Yep. I take my beating, and that's the end of that. Until the next go round.
Yeah, well, that's what can you say?
Right.
But yeah, that's why, some things, if it ain't in you, it can't come out you.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And I think another one of the ills of our people is the lack of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
My people are destroyed for a lack of what? Knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Of self.
Right.
Lack of knowledge of self.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, during this whole process, we're hoping that it's going to make people learn how to do some research for themselves and get back in touch with their selves and their whole entire household. I mean,
yeah,
a lot of people are not managing their homes.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
Well, you can't manage your home if you can't manage yourself.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So if we can get ourselves back together
Right.
and manage our homes,
Yeah.
then we could be on to something.
Yeah. You know. Yeah, but that's why we put the team together and putting it together, trying to add to it so we can make it strong. You understand what I'm saying? Then we can start doing some things.
Right.
Everybody got a position to play.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? That's what makes a team.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah, that's what because teamwork make the dream work.
Right.
We know that. Teamwork make the dream work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, that's when you know when you put the team together, you will know what's what and who is who. You dig what I'm saying? We pretty much know by just being on the channel on who got what position already.
Exactly. Yes. No question about it.
You see what I'm saying?
No question about it. Yes. Absolutely. No question.
Yeah, the input they put in lets you know where they belong at, what position they belong in.
Exactly.
The input lets you know.
Exactly.
See that, and it's just that simple.
Right.
And that's how easy it is to put this team together. Because everybody letting you already know. They ain't saying I want this position. You dig what I'm saying? They don't have to say it. You already know that's their position.
Yes.
But we're going to put them at.
Exactly.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. We don't even have to search nobody out. They're already right here. The For Real team already right here.
Right.
The For Real team already right here. And that's a beautiful thing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what is that on that. But yeah, that was I think Mike gave us this topic last night.
Yes.
Yeah, this was Mike typing. Yeah. And I thought about it, I said, why have we become a selfish people?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But excuse me. It's numerous of things.
Right. But
because it didn't happen overnight.
Right. But if you don't get any help along the way, you can see why people will say you get it the way I got it. That's the truth. My mom, even as an adult, and your mom, even as adults, they still wanted to look out for their children, and we're grown, and they still looked out for us.
Yeah.
And when you have that in your life, you can't help but carry that on.
Right.
To the next part of your life.
Right.
But when you don't have that, it's that foundation. Ground zero has a lot to do with get it for yourself.
Okay. Ron said, how can I be selfish when I'm one paycheck from the soup kitchen?
Well, I think they don't ever realize that they will get to the soup kitchen.
Yeah. Well,
even if they have to borrow money from somebody else, and we got a lot of that out there.
Some people be glad to see a soup kitchen.
Some people will spend up their money, then come borrow money from you.
Yeah.
And then we become the enablers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's a fact.
And that's the very reason why when someone needs money from me, I always say, if it's going to be a loan, let it be a loan. And if it's going to be a gift, let it be a gift. Because the expectations.
That's it. Yeah, because you need to know, because if it's a loan, you're expecting it back.
Exactly.
So don't say loan me, say give me.
Exactly. And let that
be 9 times out of 10, you ain't planning on paying it back no way.
And let that be my choice to do it.
Right.
Because I will. If somebody needed to borrow $500 or $600 from me or $1,000 from me, and it needed to be a gift, then I would not expect for anything to be back.
Right.
But if it is a loan,
then that's a loan.
then that's a loan. And
Yeah,
I
'cause
do
we
expect
agree,
it to
'cause
be
we
paid
agree.
back.
Because
Right.
we agree.
Even if it can't be paid back in one lump sum like it was given, make that conscious effort to say, hey, Marietta, I got $100 today towards that loan. Don't avoid me. Don't make it difficult. Call me and say, I don't have it this month. I'll have it next month. That's fair. That's fair. But to just totally avoid the situation, that becomes an issue within itself. And then the next person that comes along that will definitely pay you back, you don't know that because this other person has burned you.
Mm-hmm. So you don't even take that chance.
Exactly. There's a way to do everything. There's a way to do everything. And that is something that, you know, our people have failed in that area. We have failed. That makes it hard to help someone else.
Yeah, no, I must agree on that. I've been through,
Mm.
Through a lot of that kind of stuff, myself,
Mm-hmm.
so
Right.
yeah,
It's too much.
that's real,
Right. So,
Yeah,
and that continues to be part of the chain reaction. And then instead of confronting that person, you go and talk to somebody that has nothing to do with the price of grapes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then that becomes an issue.
Right.
Because they may get back to the person you loaned the money to, and then they're going to be mad at you because you're putting my business out there.
Right.
So yeah, it's a chain reaction, one thing after another. And it could put us in a space of not wanting to help and take care of other people.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I mean, even in the world of entrepreneurship, you give a person a job and then they don't show up or they have to do the job, but they want to be paid.
Oh yeah,
That's part of selfishness.
You can believe that one.
That is
you
part
can
of
believe they want to be paid if not nothing.
That's about selfishness.
Not nothing they want to be paid for. You can believe that. Yeah.
So then you don't want to hire anybody else because that's too much to deal with. You don't want to hire people, give them a job, and then they screw you. It's too much. So, our acts can definitely turn us into selfishness.
Yeah, and that is a part of their selfishness.
Yeah, it can turn you into that.
Yeah.
So we don't want that, but there are a lot of ways to become that person. A lot of ways. I mean, when you think about how, we will go down the street and vandalize someone's property and get mad when they want to prosecute you or they want to get physical with you because you are damaging their property.
Yeah.
Then you have to put up cameras everywhere.
Oh, yeah, that's what you got to do these days. Yeah.
Put 20 locks on your door and a security camera and an alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a chain reaction.
Yeah.
People will make you really afraid.
Yeah, Ms. Jones said, for the life of me, I can't understand the selfishness of our people. We all had grandparents, and I'm sure they were not selfish. Another of us, we are not raised to be selfish. That's for real.
Right.
I know what. Yeah. Nah. I know you meant you had meant. I know. Yeah. So yeah, that's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. Cause see, if we look at our parents and our grandparents, they was not selfish people.
Mm-hmm.
Because they come from a different time. They come from a more unity time.
Right.
We was the last of the unity time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We was the last of them.
And you know what? As the grandparents and the parents die off, there comes a division in the family within itself because a lot of people will do what they need to do for the respect of mama, dad, granddad, They will do certain things just for that respect. But after they're gone, then things tend to change.
Mm-hmm.
Things tend to change. People are no longer getting together.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I mean, because I came up that way. We was always together every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We was at somebody's house.
Yes. Oh yeah.
So
my parents used to take us to their friends' houses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Every weekend you was somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Vacations, all of that.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff brings on togetherness.
And you sit down and ate dinner at the table.
That's right. That brings on togetherness.
Yeah. Okay, we got Ron in the house there.
Ron in the house. Hey.
What's going on, my good brother? You all right?
He looked like he
Can you hear us?
Uh-oh.
Can you hear us, Ron? Okay. We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I don't know.
Say something.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
Yeah. You good?
I froze up.
Okay.
You know you need to get by a window. You know you need to get by a window.
Yeah, I don't know if he can. Can you hear us, Ryan? Yeah, I'm not sure.
I hope he can hear us.
Hold on.
Well, he can't hear us at all then.
Because you're not muted. I'm making sure you're unmuted because I can mute and unmute you myself. You're not muted. He froze, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he froze.
Mm-hmm. You got to go out, come back in.
Okay, now he back in now. I don't know what Ron doing. Can you hear us, Ron?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I froze up. Okay, here
you good now. You good now. You good now. You good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think people are selfish because we've been denied so many years of slavery, and once we got out, I think people, when they started getting a little establishment going, they got selfish because it took a long time to establish themselves. You know.
That's a good point.
Yeah, and nobody. No. Because see, I must disagree with that. Because see, you have to remember when we came out of slavery, we built our own communities. That's how you had the Black Wall Streets and everything all around the country, Ron. They had togetherness.
But from there, we lost our way from there.
Now after that, I agree with you.
Right.
But not when we left,
But through integration, because through integration.
Now you're talking about something.
Okay,
go ahead.
Move to the suburbs, you know.
Right.
People living in the hood.
Right. Now you got something.
Field nigga mentality. When you live in the hood,
and
live in a suburb, it's a whole different essence, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you started feeling like you're better. You had family members that lived in the suburbs.
There you go.
Better than city niggas, you know. Their own family members, you know.
Yeah. Say that.
So, you know, we've been conditioned, and for many years we've adopted that mindset, you know.
Well, you know who you got it from. You got it from your oppressor.
He's the puppet master, man.
That's right. You got it from your oppressor.
You know, he's the puppet master. But I noticed there's a lot of Black people can't afford to live in the suburbs no more.
Mm-hmm.
It costs a lot. I got friends in the I go to the suburbs. I got friends out there, and trust me, I don't see no Black people out there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them. Maybe a few.
Yeah.
But not
maybe a few.
Just a few, but the majority of us is in the hood. We're in the suburb. We're in the city, trying to survive in the city, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But the suburbs, I don't want to live around a lot of white people. Not that I got nothing against any white people. I love my people more
Exactly,
Mhm.
right.
because I can make where I live at, in Utopia.
Exactly.
I can make my own. Why do I have to, be
Around
infatuated
them.
by somebody else?
Hmm.
I can make
Hmm.
myself turn into gold. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like I don't feel like I'm something unless I'm around them.
Well,
I
there are
got to
people
have
like
them
that.
to validate me.
Right. But
This the
there are
validation that they're looking for.
some like that.
Yeah, it's
But
the
they're not.
validation that they're looking for.
Especially the blacks that have been raised in a white community.
Yeah.
They don't want to be with us at all. Now, those are the ones that think they're way better than us, the ones that have been raised in a pretty much majority white community and have gone to the better elite schools. They think that they really are better than us.
Because they become their oppressor.
And that is sad.
They be white supremacists and don't know it.
Absolutely.
They be white supremacists and don't know it. They just be a white supremacist in black skin.
Exactly.
That's all it be.
That's
Now,
right.
Miss Jones said, I never saw not one of my elders be selfish. My grandmother fed the kids in her neighborhood and did all the girls' hair.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, but that's it right there. You hit that on the head. They be white supremacists and don't even know it.
They don't even
and
know.
I tell them, I let them know that. I tell them in a minute, I let them know it. See, how you going to defeat your enemy when you're trying to be your enemy?
Exactly.
You can't defeat your enemy and you trying to beat them.
Right.
It's impossible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ms. Jones say, I hated living in the suburb, being subjected to cruelty that I felt I shouldn't have to go through as a child. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that because, see, I can remember growing up in Garfield. We had an all-white police department. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You had an all-white police department.
Hey,
And,
and
yeah, and it was something. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. But it is what it is. Mike in the house, y'all.
Yes. Hi, Mike.
Hey, what's going on? I had to jump off for a minute. I'm headed to the house now.
Okay. How you be? You all right?
Oh yeah, man. I got some good news, so I'll hit you up in the morning about it.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
What happened to Ron?
He fell out. His internet probably, he needs to be by a window.
Okay.
So did I miss anything?
No, you ain't really missed nothing. We still pretty much, Ron was in for a minute. I don't know what happened.
Oh yeah.
He fell out. He probably got to go out and try to come back in if he can. But yeah, that's
your topic is great.
Oh
Great
yeah.
topic. Yes, great topic.
Yeah, kind of like I was saying earlier. I think if we came together in this short period of time, I mean, it's possible we can come together as a people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
We just got to figure out how to do it.
That's it. Well, not only how to do it, but you got to want to do it.
Right.
The want got to be there first.
Right.
See, the want got to be there before the how. You see what I'm saying? You got to want to do something.
Right.
Yeah, you got to want to do something. Because if you don't want to do nothing, I don't care how much you push a person. If they don't want to do something, you can forget about it. Right. You're just wasting your time.
Right.
So, yeah, that's what that is right there.
So do y'all get together and like, hey, this is what I'm gonna wear tonight?
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Interestingly enough, is that ever since we've been doing this, we've been color coordinating, but on his end, his camera, the colors look different than on my end, the colors look different.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we've had on the same colors. It's just the color on the screen has made things look different.
Okay, Ron back in the house.
All right, Ryan. We thought
I was wondering if y'all was
My phone
Yeah, I
dropped.
was wondering if y'all was calling each other saying, "Hey, this is what we're gonna wear tonight."
Yes, that's what we've been doing. Like I said, and I hate the fact that the colors don't seem to be
Niece
the
hitting us
same
with the smiles. Okay.
on the camera.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, what's happening, Ron? I mean, you guys look beautiful up there.
Well, thank you.
You
Top
saying
teach you
something
how to
before you
dress, or
left,
you
Ron?
taught Top how to dress?
Oh, I taught him how to dress.
Well,
I can pull rank. I'm the oldest.
oh yeah.
So I was here first. So of course I know what to do.
Oh, okay. What's going on with you, Ron?
Not much, man. Just working
Yes,
hard.
they do.
Just working
yeah.
hard. I got some projects going on, man. I'm trying to see
Okay.
how they fit, you know.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna see how they work out some big projects, man. But
Okay.
I'm just
So
gonna see how-
the business doing well?
yeah, everybody's calling me, man. Like I said, man, I just want to see what happens, and
Mm-hmm.
I need my money. I need my money. So I'm just kind of like taking it slow because if I don't get
Yeah,
paid,
it's a lot going on down here. Kim is coming next month, and I think Mystic and I can't remember the third person, but me and the wife going to check them out. And I think the OJ is supposed to be coming. There's a lot of stuff within the next 3 to 4 months, you know, as far as entertainment.
Right.
You know, right up your alley.
You should OJ, because the OJ is supposed to retire.
Yeah. I think this is the last go round, I think.
That's what they said last year.
Maybe they needed some money, huh?
Money's tight.
Yeah,
so
that's what
money
they
is tight,
said.
huh?
At the Jazz Festival, they said it. Remember, Mike?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, and they coming like solo now.
That
But
supposed to
it's
be the
like on the
farewell
small.
tour, because remember, what's the name wasn't there?
Yeah,
Eddie wasn't there,
Gerald.
remember?
Yeah, I mean Eddie. I'm
yeah.
sorry, Eddie.
Yeah, he wasn't there. So that's supposed to be the farewell tour. Yeah, that's supposed to be the farewell tour.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas lying, man. Hey, listen, man. You know, check it out, man. I know these celebrities. I've been around them. I call them. They call me. Them niggas be lying. Okay, they living in a whole different. I mean, I can't even explain the lifestyle they live, man. It's like, it's not even real. Their reality is not our reality, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Of course not, because of the money.
It's just fake. They'll fake you out. It's the music industry really like a dope game, really. Because the money come up short, man. It's gonna be some problems.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying. I've been in this for a long time.
Yeah.
If the money come up short, it's gonna be some serious problems. Okay? And so I made sure when I handled their money, it was always on point. You know, because these dudes, you might come up missing. Like, what's Ron at? You seen Ron? Nah, man. I don't know what. I ain't seen Ron in a minute.
You had that show, and that's the last time we seen him, huh?
Right.
We'll come looking for you. We'll find you.
You know you won't. Not if I'm buried in Giant Stadium. You won't.
Oh my
No,
God.
that's right.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's not all that glitz and glamour and all that thing you see on TV. It ain't nothing like that. That's the way they dress it up. It ain't nothing like it. It's dangerous. You better watch how you step and move. You know?
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh man. I'm gonna say it. I had some people call me, and everybody, and I want you to follow. I'm not gonna say it out, clearly, but everybody's name was Joey. Everybody. Top know what I'm talking about. Everybody, I'm like, Joey, what's Joey? You don't? It's Joey. How you doing? Joey. Everybody's Joey. Yeah, it's Joey.
Yeah.
Hey, Marietta.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Can you? This is my house right here. Can you see it?
Only lights.
Only the lights.
Yeah, only the lights. Yeah.
Yeah, we see the lights though.
What about now? Can you see it now?
Nope, it's all lights.
Online.
That's because the light's so bright, Mike, on the camera. You know what I'm saying? Because
Is
you're
it?
on your phone.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see what
You
you're
see
talking
what I'm
about.
saying? Yeah,
Right.
because you're on your phone.
So is it a big conglomerate?
What'd you say?
Is it a big conglomerate?
No, it's about 2,200 square feet.
Okay, nice.
No, yeah, you know it's a decent size.
Right.
So this is the
right.
house you built, this one, right?
I can't hear you.
You built this house.
No, this was 6 years old when I bought it.
Hmm.
Because actually I relocated from Cleveland to here,
Right.
and the owners relocated to Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Oh my.
So it was like perfect.
Hmm.
Yeah, right on
Okay.
time.
He was relocating and I was relocating.
I
Right,
know that's
right,
right.
right.
Yeah. I'd like to build someday myself.
Well, yeah.
Hmm.
So, and I've been down here 20 years now, so it's about 26 years old.
Oh wow, that's a long time you've been down there.
It don't seem like it's been that long, though,
Isn't that
Mike.
something? 26.
Yeah, he done froze.
Okay.
He had to
Oh,
go out and come back in.
oh, there
Okay,
you
now
go.
there you go.
Yeah, there he is. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. He went out. But
Oh.
yeah, you know, but a lot of that's like what you're talking about on that right there, that's selfishness too.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We talking about these entertainers because they very selfish.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
They very selfish. Everything is centered around them in their
Yeah.
head. You dig what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's the self-centeredness. Just
And we have
self-centeredness,
made them
jealousy, and
that way.
envy. Yeah,
We have
self-centeredness,
made
jealousy.
gods out of all of the celebrities.
They don't live. They don't live like us. Their lifestyle is not like ours. It's like
Right.
they done made it. Everybody knows their name. Everywhere they go, people want autographs.
Mhm.
You know, they get treated like gold as soon as they step in a room. And a lot of the men, they got ladies loving them. The men, they just really, you know, all the women want to get with them. Even the old niggas, they got women want young ones. I know some older dudes, they got young girls loving them. And they can't look at Smokey Robinson with his old ass.
Mhm.
Smokey's supposed to retire 5 years ago, I heard. You know,
Right.
he's still out there because he loved
Mhm.
that limelight. The big lights hit him and the ladies are screaming and he can't stop.
Mhm.
Smokey got a young wife. Smokey moved to Pittsburgh. He's in Pittsburgh now.
Oh, is he?
That's where he lives at. Yeah, he left
Yeah, no,
California.
I didn't know he was in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, man, I got inside track on these niggas, man.
Right.
Smokey got a young wife now. She's young. Okay, I was with Eddie Levert. His wife is young. Eddie Levert and his wife, Eddie's old wife, she's mad at Eddie because Eddie married a young thing. She's young.
Mm-hmm.
So he fell out with his wife. When she died, he didn't go to the funeral.
Wow.
And I'm just telling you, man.
And that's the mother of his kids.
That's Gerald's mother. Gerald and
Yes,
Shine.
I'm saying. Wow.
Eddie didn't even go to the funeral. He didn't even go.
That's a dirty shame.
But they were fighting, and Eddie got a young wife. Ronald Isley got a young wife. Ronald Isley. Okay, they got young wives because they got that money. And the women. Listen,
And
I
that's
was
all
with,
they want is their money.
let me tell you something. I was with
They don't want
Ron. Me and
nothing
Ron.
else.
That's what Miss Jones says. They got money.
That's all
Listen
they
to
want
me.
is that money.
I was with Ron Isley. We had a conversation.
Listen. Miss Jones says they got money in Viagra. That's why.
They do. They do. They got.
Money
I know.
in Viagra. I
got
know
Viagra.
that's right, Miss Jones.
They do. They They got. But listen, I was with Ron Isley. We were talking. Me and Ron was talking. Ron Isley, old Ron. I'm little. My name is Ron. I'm little Mr. Biggs. He's Mr. Biggs.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm little. He called me little Mr. Biggs because I'm Ron. So anyway, we talking, and his wife is in the room with us, and he was telling me stories about all the women that he tasted and all that. Ron was going off. His wife was right there. He said he had 1,000, 2,000 women that he tasted when he was a young man.
Really?
He was sitting. Yeah, Ron told me. I was
That's a little
embarrassed.
nasty.
Well, I was embarrassed, but that's what
nasty.
Ron is a gangster. Trust me, Ron's a gangster.
That's
Let me
nasty.
His wife didn't even blink, Miss Elliott. He's telling me the stories of what he tasted and had 1,000 women.
Well, it sounds like all her people ain't home.
She didn't say nothing, Miss
All
Elliott.
her people ain't home. She got some screws missing.
She's getting money.
That don't mean nothing. There's still
You know what I'm saying?
there still has
Top
to
you
be
what
a
I'm saying,
degree
right?
of respect.
Yeah.
Miss Elliott, you looking from a woman's point of view. I'm trying to tell you what's going on. This dude was
You
talking.
still have to have a degree of respect.
She's getting, you know what, their house cost $3 million. Okay.
There is still a matter of respect.
She knows where her bread is buttered, and she's waiting. She's got the timetable on Ron. They got a kid. Ron bought her $1 million ring. She ain't talking about the stuff you talking about.
Like I said,
She lives in a $3 million house with Ron, and Ron, she don't care what Ron do. Ron's time is limited. The nigga's 85, okay?
Well, you know what? People die at 27, so there ain't no such thing as time is limited.
She got a
She might be
timetable.
where she is, and she could be the one to go first.
Well, she had a choice, Miss Ellis. She could have said, I ain't gonna give her Ron and be in the
It can
project.
happen like that.
Or
So
I'm gonna
just when
give
you
her Ron.
think you haven't sold up, don't necessarily make it so.
Okay, Miss Elliott, I'm just telling you how some women think now. You might be thinking different, but she
Of course, they may be thinking like that, but they're not thinking that their time could be up sooner than theirs. We don't think like that. We think we're going to outlive.
She's not thinking about that right now because she got a timetable on Ron.
All she needs to do is go out and have a car accident, and that's the end of that.
She might. Well, listen. Let me tell you something.
What I'm saying?
Let me tell you something, Miss Elliott. Let me tell you something. Now, I knew the Temptations. Okay. Dennis Edwards' wife. They accused her. And I know her very well, Brenda. They accused Dennis Edwards' wife of killing him. Did you hear about that?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about that? Did you hear about that, Top?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I'm trying to tell you, I'm personal friends with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And they said Dennis got a little sick. Dennis got a little sick. His wife is a nurse. Brenda's a nurse. But Brenda is a young, beautiful woman, right? And the allegation was Brenda put Dennis to freaking sleep for good. Okay, he's gone. She got the house, the money, all. They live down the street from the Isleys. They live right down the street. Dennis lived right down the street from Ron Isley.
Well, if she did something like that, there is a God. There is a God.
Okay, I get it.
And
but
you reap what you sow.
Everybody don't believe in God either.
I know. And you don't have to. That's the
so
beauty of it all.
They said that the allegation is that Brenda put this nigga to sleep for good. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because she wasn't going to wait 85 years old. This nigga, she helped him. When nigga got sick. Now that's the allegation. That's the inside allegation I heard.
Mm-hmm.
I knew Dennis. I know Brenda. And she's a young, beautiful woman. She's not waiting till that nigga get to be 100. She helped that nigga out. That's what I heard.
That's not nice. You shouldn't be laughing like that because that's terrible.
That's what I
heard. That's real, but that's real. That's her selfishness. That's her selfishness.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Why have we become a selfish people? Okay, now Miss Jones says, when you marry materialistic people, they don't care what the man does as long as she's living fabulous.
That's what I'm trying to tell Miss Elliott. I'm trying to tell you.
Whoa, what is wrong with me? I need to get with the program.
I gotta go hit the head. Y'all keep.
I need to get with the program. I need to become that person.
These ladies want the bread. They don't care about the head. They want the bread.
Okay, well.
They want the bread. And the bread is, you talking millions of dollars. And they like, I ain't thinking about this old nigga. He can do what he want. I don't care what time he come home. Because I got me a little something on the side too.
Oh, well then there you go. Now I can see. They're not true blue to the game. Now I see exactly what
They
you
want
said.
they want the cash, the cash.
Mhm.
See, Mike, your house is 2,200 square. I've been in 23,000 square foot houses.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that Shaq's house you been in.
I got a buddy I grew up with. His house is 23,000 square foot. He's a millionaire, my buddy. Okay.
And you know something, I've been in some houses like that, and they be like empty, no furniture in there.
Mm.
Have you noticed that? Them big old houses, people don't have no furniture in their house.
Listen, my buddy's house is 23,000 square foot.
Oh yeah.
He got intercoms all over the house so he can talk to his wife because they don't know where they're at in that house. The kids get lost. He got to find his kids in that house. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's how some people live. That's up to you. I don't need all that. Okay. I don't
I've
need
been in
that.
houses bigger than that.
Okay.
Yeah. That'd be too much to clean.
Yeah, that's
Most definitely. Yeah, I've been in
That's a
houses that
huge
have
house.
everything inside.
Hey
from
Ron,
the
where your
basketball-
your white outfit on, man? We wearing white tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see that. Yeah, man. I see. I'm so sorry. I got a white T-shirt. I guess I can put my T-shirt on.
The For Real team, we wearing white tonight.
Yeah, there you go. What you doing, Ryan?
Can y'all hear my printer? Is my printer
Y'all
too
white,
loud?
y'all white people tonight, huh? Y'all white people. Tonight,
No,
y'all
we're
white.
very
Y'all
white.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Okay.
We're very white.
I got a white T-shirt.
Well, there you go.
But Mike, I'm telling you, man, it's just. I mean, I've been around these people. Maybe you have. I don't know. But I'm around these people a lot, and they don't live like us. They don't live. Their reality is not like ours.
Oh, yeah.
They got plenty of money, long paper.
I've experienced it myself firsthand.
The women
Mhm.
don't love their husbands like that because a lot of them are very young. These guys are old.
Oh yeah.
And they sit on the couch and say, baby, I'll be here when you get back. The girls is running out,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Well, I guess obviously it's
So,
okay for
what
him.
you think about this topic, Ron? How you think we gonna solve this problem?
Solve the problem. You know what? We've been trying to solve this problem for a long time. I think everybody has to achieve on the same level, because when you got one that's less fortunate than the other, you're gonna have that difference of attitude. So my thing is, like, okay, let me give you an example. Y'all just bought that truck. I used to own a truck, right? I'm happy for you. I'm not jealous. I'm not asking you what year the truck is and all. You know, I don't want a truck. I had one, but I'm happy for y'all. So
Mm-hmm.
we have the same level of success. There's no need for me to be jealous of you
Right.
Right.
or feel like I'm superior. So we need
Yeah.
to,
Right.
the
Yeah.
ones that's less fortunate, maybe we need to help them to lift them up a little bit more so they can be comfortable, and then we all have the same equality. So there's no need of jealousy.
Yeah, but you know what? Me and Top kind of talked about when you talk about uplifting people. You know, they want you to do the hard work, and then once the hard work is over, then they want to
They
come
want
in.
you to do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Well, take that as a compliment, because there's certain things I could do people I know can't do.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
understand that.
compliment to me. And I use my qualities and the things that I'm able to do to help others that can't do it. Because God chose me to do this. So if He chose me to be able to have the qualities of doing it, it's not for me to hold it within myself. It's to share it. That's why He gave it to me. Everybody can't do what you do, and all of us on this panel has a unique talent. All of them, they're different. But we're willing
That's
to
what I
share
was
it
saying
with
earlier. That's what I was saying earlier. Everybody play their role. That's all that is.
and we
Everybody have
share
a role to play.
it, and we share it, and
That's it.
I think the impressive thing to me is that I see 4 people on this live stream, which is cool. But I'm witnessing Black people start to work together. Working together.
There's no question.
That's very impressive to me, because we could be the model. We could start something that maybe will help other people come together like this. and all the
Mhm.
other people
Mhm.
commenting on your
I agree
That's,
channel.
with
that's definitely the hope.
That's the hope.
Yeah.
But you have
That
to
is the
show
hope.
people.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to show people that it could be it can happen. You know,
Because the show beats the tale.
Yeah.
it show beats the tell.
Show
You know,
beats the tale. Okay, Miss Harris says those women are materialistic and short in intelligent in the intelligent department, and it wouldn't last for long.
That's a good point.
why
Yeah.
why do you think black men drive expensive cars? Why you think?
To feel important.
To show off to the women and to grab the women. Okay, they drive. This been going on for a long time. They
Mhm.
drive expensive car because women are materialistic. Some of them, when they see a guy pull up in a Jag or Ferrari, they think the dude got money. Oh, this dude got
Right.
money.
Mhm.
So brothers always, try to get fancy cars, and some of us like cars. I like cars, but I don't buy a car to infatuate anybody.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I like nice cars, period.
Right.
But some brothers, it's a mechanism to draw beautiful women. That car speak. I can't see where you live. I don't know where you live at.
Right.
But if you drive down the boulevard with some spinners, I see that.
Mhm.
You know. But that's a weak game, because let me tell you, if you gotta pull up in a fancy car to holler at a woman, that's a weak game.
That's because you don't have no game.
You don't have no game. You know what I'm saying?
Because it ain't on you, it's in you.
Well, for me, I've always had a nice car, so a car never turned me on. I always had a nice car myself, and I think a lot of these women who don't have nice things are not willing to go out and get their own things, and they're looking for someone to latch on to give them things.
Listen, I
That
lived in New
makes a
York City.
difference.
Miss Elliott, I lived in New York for a long time. And I experienced catching the subway to go on a date. People don't have cars. It's an inconvenience in New York to have a car.
I know.
So I've took women out on the subway. We put our little fare and we went out, we were dressed up.
Mhm.
Okay, that's a whole different mentality. I didn't need no car.
Yes.
We caught the subway to go to
But
a
that was
club.
a way of life in New York. I mean, that's a
That's
way
what
of
I'm
life.
saying. I'm from
Yes.
Cleveland, Ohio. I'm born and raised.
Right.
But my mentality changed when I got to NY, because that's how they roll. So
Right.
I'm not fascinated with a freaking car.
Mhm.
I had to get in the middle of the street to get a cab to stop. And they
Right.
almost run me over. You feel me? You gotta
Of
be
course,
aggressive,
I know.
okay?
I
And they don't want to pick up black folks in New York. They don't want to
Mhm.
pick up black folks up.
Mm.
Okay, so it's a whole different. So my mindset is so different. So I don't give a crap about no freaking car.
Right. Me either. I've had 20 in my days. I have 20. And
I
my
had
best vehicle is my Avalanche.
I had cars, and I had to learn. I was so poor, I had to learn how to work on cars. I couldn't go take it to the shop.
Mm.
I've had a lot of raggedy cars. There's times when I had no car. I'm just keeping it real with y'all.
Well, it's nice to know we
Come
got a
on.
mechanic in the
I
house.
didn't get. Come on, man.
We got a
Shit, I didn't
mechanic
come
in
home
the
from the
house
joint,
now.
didn't have nothing.
I learned how to work on the
Yeah.
car, so I was so poor. Okay, and I prayed my car start in the morning. I had to go to work, and sometimes my car didn't start. I had accidents. I was going on dates with women that had accidents, and the date was off. Okay, I've been through all that. Okay, I know all about it. She was mad because she was thinking we was popping it, and I had a car accident, and I had to get a cab to take her home. She had to go home, so she was upset, right? Been there and done that. I don't care about no freaking car.
Right.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Yes,
keeping it
sir.
real, top. I'm keeping it real, baby. I'm keeping it real, top.
Yeah, and that's what we here for. Yeah, if it ain't real, we don't want it.
Right.
Miss Elliott, I'm 5 foot tall. Okay, I knock chicks 6'3". They laugh and smile at my personality. I don't care about none of that, right? They be in love at the end of the night,
Right.
and I'm 5 foot tall.
Well, you
What?
know what we say, it ain't the size of the ship, it's the motion of the ocean.
Well, that's what they say, but I don't even think about it. I never even contemplate that.
So who cares about height? We like personality. At least I do. I like
I
personality.
know. Listen, I know what women like. I know what y'all like. I know what women like.
What we
Okay,
like.
women like men that are very confident, because confident alludes to power, and you could be broke in the pocket, but you got confidence. Women are attracted to power,
Mhm.
and if a man's got confidence, that's a sign of power. I don't care if I get turned down. Who cares?
Yeah,
It's
we like the
3 billion.
bad boys.
Listen, what's it? 3-4 billion people on the earth. Why worry about one woman? Are you serious? I can have a multitude of women, right? And I'm just giving an example. I'm not gonna sweat women. It's billions of people on this earth.
Yes,
If you want to leave, I'm gonna help you pack. I'm not crying over you if
exactly.
you want to leave.
Right.
What's meant for me to have, I have it.
That's what I'm talking about. Right.
That's
That's,
what my mind says.
Now that's a
that's
fact.
right.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna
Now
help
that's
What
a
you
is
fact.
pack.
meant to be will be.
Don't leave nothing. Get everything. Get this.
All right, Ryan.
I'm gonna change the locks.
All right, Ryan.
You can't get no, I'm gonna call the cops and
All
you
right,
get the
Ryan.
burglar. You come through in my trees, climbing up.
All
I'm
right,
gonna call the
Ryan.
police.
Rather with past selfishness, he don't
I
self
think I
never.
might
He
have to
didn't
put
went
the
past
belt on his
selfishness to.
behind.
He
Yo,
done went
you know,
past
I think I need to put the belt on
selfishness
his
and
behind.
locking them out.
Top, you already know what Top, man, you talk, you already know, man. If you
I
in my
think you
tree
need
sneak,
the belt on your behind.
if you sneak in and climbing my tree, I'm calling the police. There's a burglar outside. I'm scared.
Miss Jones said big facts, right, Ron? Big
You
facts,
know
Ron.
what's up. I'm keeping it. You know what's up. You already
Yes,
know
you
what's
said
up.
big facts.
I'm throwing you out. I'm
Facts,
changing
Ron.
lock. Your key don't work no more. Somebody already took your place 24 hours ago. Your place been taken. I'm done with you.
Ryan, do you need the belt?
Yeah, I need a belt because I'm gonna use it on you. I'm gonna take it from you and use your own belt on you. You're gonna be like, I wish I would have bought a smaller belt.
Well, I am from Missouri to show me steak, baby.
Well, yeah, Top know I'll show it. He know
I
I'll
am no
show it.
pushover.
Top know me better than everybody. Top know I will show out. He knows
Okay.
that. That's why we friends. We're a lot alike.
Okay. I got some for you, Ryan.
I hope you do, because I don't get nothing from nobody. I hope you got
I got
something for
some
me.
for you, Ryan.
'Cause people don't give me nothing but grief. I hope you do got something for me.
That's right. I'm gonna give you the belt.
Mhm.
Thumb up the video, thumb up the video,
Thumb up
thumb
the
up the
video.
video.
Thumb up the
Thumb up
video.
the video. But look at here, y'all. We ain't been on here about over an hour and a half
Oh wow.
now. Yeah, we done rolled a little bit. So everybody can do their own close out and leave on out on their own. So you want to close out, Ron? I'm gonna give you a full screen so you can close out.
Miss Elliott wants to give me the belt.
You got the
need
full
the belt.
screen.
She want to give me the belt.
You need it.
I got a brand new
Right,
car.
right.
It do-
Okay.
My car's new. It do work. I can get over there. You hear me?
Okay.
I ain't got to worry about it breaking down. My car's new.
Okay.
I just need the navigation where you at,
Yes, sir.
so I can get the belt treatment.
Yeah, well, you can go and close on out for the night, Ron. We enjoyed you and everything, my brother. We're gonna come up with a topic for tomorrow.
Man, I'm going to take my medicine, man. I need my medicine.
Uh-oh.
Okay, my brother. So
Yeah,
I gave you
need
the
my
full
medicine.
screen there to close out on. You dig what
I
I'm
got-
saying? So look forward to seeing you tomorrow. But I'll give you a call tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh,
And yes, sir. And we'll politic.
I need my medicine, man. I'm having flashbacks, man.
Okay, my
Get your
brother.
medicine in.
Okay. Miss Harris says, have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Yeah, yep. So we're gonna close on now. This is the
I
Few,
love
the
you.
Proud, the For Real TV. Right Black got you, right Black got you. If you didn't thumb up the video, thumb up the video. If it's the first time coming to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe, tap that little bell, and definitely smash that thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And Miss Jones says, good night, family. Good night, Miss Jones.
All right,
Everybody
peace
have
and
a
Black
good
Power,
evening.
y'all.
Okay, peace and Black Power to the family.
Good night.
Peace and Black Power, yes, sir.
Thumbs up. I'm gonna smash the button on the screen. Smash.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, here we are.
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna give you a full screen and you can close out.
Okay.
There you go. Solo screen.
Okay. This was a very good night. We started off on the right track, which is good. We have to realize that we have to get out of our selfishness and start thinking about other people. And we also have to remember we have to stop promoting ignorance, because that is the biggest thing that holds us up. And that is the one thing that stands out clearly is ignorance. And we don't want to be the ignorant ones. We want to be able to rise above all the occasions and come together instead of being ignorant and pushing people away. So you guys, thank you for tuning in tonight. I definitely appreciate you. It was nice to have Mike and Ron and Top Cat all in the same house with me. That was really nice. I like that. So you guys have a good night and thank you. We shall get together tomorrow, hopefully. Have a good night.
All right. All right. Peace and Black Power.
Okay.
Peace and Black Power. So until tomorrow.
Absolutely. Have a good night.
Good night. Good night.
Okay.
Okay. This is the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV. Right Black at you. Right Black at you. I'm going to close this thing out with Peace and Black Power. I thank everyone for tuning in. I'm going to give a shout out to everybody on Facebook, Twitter, and of course on the YouTube channel. And Right Black at you tomorrow. Right Black at you. Subscribe to the channel. Thumb up the video, thumb up the video, thumb up the video. This is the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV. Right Black at you. And I'm out.